I hate to say it, it's only going to be going one way, and that is Novak Djokovic will win Wimbledon this year. I can't see him losing. Simply too good. So dominant here at Wimbledon, and I reckon he's going to get to number 24 and 5 Wimbledons in a row.
The only person that can stop Novak Djokovic in this tournament is Novak Djokovic.
Andy Murray.
Oh yeah, sorry. Or Sir Andy will come on. Other than that, it'll be Djokovic against his own body. Can he keep his body fit for the whole 2 weeks? If he can, probably name on the trophy. She has the easiest draw out of everyone. And I feel that Iga will win Wimbledon. She had a practice tournament this time. She didn't have one last year. She probably learned from her mistake.
I'm going to be going for Donna Vekic, the one with the 17th easiest draw according to AI. And I'm going to be having Donna Vekic winning Wimbledon 2023.
I would love to see Novak Djokovic take home his 24th Grand Slam title this year at Wimbledon. And I would like to see Sabalenka win as well.
Sebastian Korda claiming his first Grand Slam title. On the women's side, I'm going past the Pinko.
Kicking off on the men's side, Novak Djokovic will have as many Grand Slams as there are hours in the day. And on the women's side, I'm going with Ons Jabeur. She's going to be your women's champion. Let's go!
Another big win for Novak Djokovic in the men's singles. And for the women's, I think Ons Jabeur is going to make us very happy, and she's going to take the women's Wimbledon title.
Djokovic's dreams of a calendar slam are going to be shattered again. And it's the little Spaniard that's going to do it. Carlitos Alcaraz will win Wimbledon.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to some Wimbledon action. Apologies, this match has already begun. I was been waiting for the stream to kick off on my Bet365, but it just showed up now, and it shows me that we're one game into it. Rybakina is leading 1-0. So my apologies to anyone who's been waiting. I've also been waiting on standby, and I just wasn't able to get a feed. They started it late. Anyways, right now, Katie Boulter is serving. She's down 1-0. It's her first service game. Rybakina won her first service game. So Rybakina's up 1-0, and it's currently 30-15 in game number 2 on the Boulter serve. So I'm going to get your predictions. You're going to get my predictions, and then we're going to get going here. It's already going, but we'll continue on. So your predictions, let me know who you think is going to win and what the scoreline will be. All right. So Katie Boulter up 40-15 here. So pretty good start for the Brit. So my prediction, folks, I am going to go ahead and say Elena Rybakina is going to take this one. And I'm going to say 3 sets because I think Katie Boulter is going to be helped by the crowd. I don't think she's going to be able to win in the end, but I think she might get some help from the crowd. Rybakina is still finding her form as well in this tournament. No, nice backhand from Boulter. Rybakina can't respond, and Boulter with a good hold. So we're tied at 1 here. So I am going Elena Rybakina in 3 sets. Let me know what you think. Hello, Lunara from Kazakhstan. Welcome. My newest Instagram friend. Good to have you. Snail in the house asking, is someone covering the match? Yes, that is me. Nicolette is really cute. Hello, Snail. How are you, brother? And Ghosty. I am also pretty cute. Just throwing it out there. Covey with the Runa back. No, check this out. I'm wearing my Wimbledon whites, but it's my U.S. Open hat. Wimbledon whites. How about that, folks? Actually, my cousin just gave me this hat. Actually, pretty recently, a couple months ago, he went to the U.S. Open last year or 2 years ago. He travels a lot, so he gets to do that sort of stuff. Lunara, Covey, hello, my friend. How are you? Big up, Covey. Hope you are well today. Daz, I'm doing great. Like I said, I was on standby. So I watched these matches on Bet365. For some reason, Bet365 did not start the match until it was already, because normally it says the feed will start right before the match. So that screen was on, and then boom, it was already a game in. So my apologies to anyone waiting. But luckily, we're still very early. We got some more predictions here. We got Elena already a game. We got Arthur Mueller saying 6-3, 6-3 for Rybakina. Snahill going with the same prediction as myself. Rybakina in 3, Elena 2 set, but 1 tight set, says Lunara. Okay, I respect that. Boulter in 3. Ooh, Daz, look at that. First one for Katie. I believe is she the new number 1? Or is it Jody Burge? I'll look that up. Hello, Max. How are you doing, my friend? Good to have you. Still jealous of the Stanley Cup champion Las Vegas Golden Knights, but I'll only bring it up for the next 3 or 4 years, or until the Canucks win a cup. It's already been 53 years and we have nothing. So very likely I will be complaining about that more in the future. The Jabeur Andrescu BB crawling back into the top ranks. Yeah, she is. She's getting better and better. This whole year, she's gotten a little bit better as it's gone along. She had that horrific little ankle injury, which was not as bad as it first sounded, luckily. It sounded like she was going to be out like 6 months when it first happened. Rybakina with a very easy service hold, looking very nice in her Yonex gear. We'll get to that in a second. Rybakina in 2, says Ghosty. Snahill saying the score will be 6-3, 6-7, 6-2 for Rybakina. Did you see the underarm serve from Fakina and the return forehand winner from Holger? This is so cringe from Fokina. I heard about it. I did not see it. They were talking about it on the TV there. But I was on standby, so they were mentioning that was it on match point or was it at 9-8 or something in the tiebreak, the super tiebreak, which is crazy, during the near end of the tiebreak final set. Covey, you are cute, but I suffer from an overabundance of heterosexuality. So, hey, man, you can still consider me cute. Come on, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just being silly. I like ADF's underarm serve. It takes courage to do something like that. I want more risky plays in tennis. Look, if he didn't do it, would we be talking about the end of the tiebreak? Probably not, right? So I don't mind it. It's gutsy. It's maybe not. Maybe if you could disguise it. It sounds like he got a winner ripped on him in that position is really tough to take. You know what I'm more worried about is the electronic line calling. You know, apparently Andy Murray would have won if there was line calling yesterday. I saw Lehechka. I can't believe it. Lehechka in the 4th set, the tiebreak on match point for him. There is a ball that landed on the line on his side. He hit it back really well, actually so well that he hit it so deep that Tommy Paul hit the ball into the net. Match would have been over. But right after Lehechka hit the shot that looked deep, he challenged the call. So he literally canceled out his match point and he had to play another set. He ended up winning the 5th set 6-2. But man, that would have been a tough one to get over. And this tournament is becoming the, what would have happened if we had electronic line calling tournament a little bit, which is kind of a bummer. I was about to say that Max that was just stupid from Fokina in such a tense moment. 5th set tiebreak 8-all. Yeah, okay, it was 8-all deciding match. Didn't work at all. Easy winner for Runa. To bring up match point, Runa was alert. There was nothing special about it. There you go. If ADF had pulled it off, if it was just a bit shallower, tennis fans would be praising his chutzpah. Yeah, you're right. That's how it goes. You know, it's easy to say, oh, you missed it after you miss it. But if you got it, then what are people saying? I love the underarm serve in risky situations as well. Why fish for compliments hitting them at 40 love? I feel you, Arthur. I mean, if someone has the guts to try it, hopefully you really believe in it when you're doing it. You're not just saying, okay, well, whatever. And obviously he probably believed he was going to win when he was 2 points away from a match. But he obviously didn't execute it that well. Here's Boulter now on her second service game, serving here at 1-2 on serve. She was down love 30, but she just got a +1 forehand crusher inside in. And so she is on the board, relieving some pressure as Rybakina guesses left. Boulter goes right. And that's all she wrote for that point. Here we go. Boulter now, 15-30. Another big point here for serve into the net. Man, I've seen Boulter play a few times, but man, she is a real cutie. Did not kind of notice that before. Rublev, Iga, Nole on center court tomorrow, 1:30 start. Court 1 p.m. Yeah, I think so. 1 p.m. is court 1 for every day. I believe, and 1:30 is center court every day. Ooh, 2 straight lines in a row, and then Rybakina goes long on the next shot there. So Rybakina hit a line, Boulter hit a line, and then Rybakina hit it long. So Boulter, nice job from Love 30. She's back to level. The umpire said, "Ladies and gentlemen, as a courtesy to the players, please do not yell out in the middle of the point." There you go. You know what would solve that problem? Electronic line calling. Okay, anyways. Thank you for that, Daz, by the way, for sharing us the schedule. Grigor doing well against Big Foe. Yeah, Alex, I really was not... Okay, I've seen that Grigor has been doing really well in the lead-up and in this tournament. I thought that he has a really good chance. Surprised that he was up 2 sets to love. So, Ghosty, your prediction. That's your boy Tiafo. How are you feeling about it? I thought he would win that one, but I guess it's suspended, so it's not over yet, and we'll find out more tomorrow. Covey, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. I'm happy Vegas Knights won the Stanley Cup. I want the Stanley Cup. It's not fair. You've only been there 6 years. I've been here 42 out of 53, and we have nothing. Yo, Covey, and all the cool guys. What's up, Manor? It's been a minute. I think. I don't know. Someone's pretending to be you, maybe. Covey, the underarm serve was just stupid, nothing else, because throughout the whole match, Fokina was serving incredibly. There was no need of underarm. Again, I didn't see it. And, he is that type of player who would do that. Not surprised that he did it. Bummer for him, it didn't work out. Elena donates some of her win money last year to dog charity. Very kind heart. Yeah, I saw a couple of your Instagram. You have a photo of Rybakina with a dog. I actually have my dog here, too. She's lying on the bed. She's really, really cute. Nahil, I agree with what you said about Fokina. Arthur Mueller, 100%. I respect Foki's huevos. That's balls, in case you're wondering, or eggs. It wasn't an easy winner from Runa, though, Will Wilson. He has to crash the net. Kathy, hello. It's been forever saying I'm watching Berrettini. Good to have you in the chat, Kathy. As always, hi, Lunara. Welcome, I guess. Yeah, Lunara's been on the chats for the last couple of days with me, and I've had a great time chatting with Lunara from Kazakhstan. And now we're Instagram friends. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Menoris. Covey, you're way cuter than Boulter. I bet she doesn't even know what a Gordie Howe hat trick is. Honestly, I would be surprised if she did. But if she did know, she's a keeper type of territory, especially an English woman saying that. Okay, so Boulter did well. She was down love 30, brought it back to 30 all. Now, after a deuce, Rybakina has the first break point opportunity of this match. No, that's not true. I guess in the one game that I wasn't able to call because the match had already started. Oh, Boulter with a horrendous drop shot attempt, and she is broken. That was a really bad attempt. It barely made it halfway up the net. So yeah, definitely did not get under that enough. And Rybakina has the first break of the match. Boulter, good body language though, positive after losing that, so that's a good sign, definitely. You got hello to Menor. Hey Menor Sapphire. Gordie Howe. Kathy, you know who Gordie Howe is? Gordie Howe, his nickname was Mr. Hockey. He's passed away now, but he was number 9 for the Detroit Red Wings. He was a legend. His name was Mr. Hockey. He's Wayne Gretzky's idol. So he was pretty much the first greatest of all time. Well, maybe not the first, but one of the more kind of older now. But yeah, Gordie Howe, a Gordie Howe hat trick is when you get a goal and assist and a fight all in the same game. If you ask any Canadian what a Gordie Howe hat trick is and they don't know the answer, they are actually not Canadian. It's okay. I just learned today that Tiafoe was a brand ambassador for Barclays, so I'm less enthusiastic about his Wimbledon run. I'm not sure too much about Barclays, so I'm not fully understanding the context there. But I'm curious now because Ghost, I think you and I have similar feelings on certain social issues, which I tend to agree with you on a lot. Ooh, Rybakina had an easy put-away attempt. Now we got a little cat and mouse point. Boulter with a little drop off the volley, and then Rybakina makes it up to the volley and pushes it up the line. Boulter got an end of a racket on it, and then it went sideways. So Rybakina now up 30 love here, and that was a much better drop shot from BOULTER, but Rybakina comes up and just punches that up the line. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I met him, Kathy says. Oh, okay. Well, you know Gordie Howe then. There you go. Served him lunch in the 80s. That is amazing. Hi, Covey. My computer making me problems. Oh, no, Idemo lady. Are you? I'd rather date Covey than BOULTER, though. Oh, there you go. I mean, I'd probably rather date Katie BOULTER than myself, but I feel like Alex de Minaur would have something to say about that. That is so cool, by the way, Kathy, that you met Mr. Hockey. That is crazy. What did he have for lunch? I'm curious. Derek Grigor was doing great in the lead up grass matches until he hit a brick wall in Alcaraz. Yeah, but he still played pretty well. I watched that match, and he did rather well. I think it was 6-4, 6-4 Alcaraz win. So Alcaraz just took advantage of a couple of opportunities and was strong on his serve. But Dimitrov played better than I think I've seen him play in the last while. Okay, this match on my other TV. Rybakina up 40-15, so she's looking to consolidate that break, and she does with an ace up the tee. BOULTER is challenging, but it was an ace. It was originally called an ace up the tee. And yeah, it caught a little bit of the line. It is a consolidation. Rybakina now is cruising, folks. Just 18 minutes in. She's 2 games away from a 1-set-to-love lead. So, Ghosty saying, look, ADF's underarm was poorly executed. I'll grant you that. But I want a tour with players who take risks and make tennis funny. Foki did that today. I will never fault him for that. I agree with you there, Ghost. I mean, obviously, if I'm playing, I'm probably not going to do that shot in that situation. But I do respect people who go for it. I also agree that it makes tennis a little bit more entertaining as well. So, yeah, I have no problem with it. Again, it sucks for him that he didn't get it in, and maybe it wasn't the best, best executed shot from based on what everyone is saying. But I like the fact that he went for it, that there are characters that do these types of things. You just got to be a little smart with it. But I like it. Like I said, it's gutsy, and it makes for conversation. It gets people talking about tennis in a fun way. I also like when Bublik hits dinks with a racket handle. Yeah, no, same here. Obviously, situationally, you got to be you got to be careful. Sometimes I've seen Bublik do it in weird times, and I would say ADF's was an interesting time. But hey, I'm sure he'll live with it. BOULTER takes the first point in game number 5 here, 15-love, as Rybakina goes backhand into the net. Goes 8-8 super tiebreak. Not time for an underarm. It's crazy. I'll go with Rybakina in 2 sets, says Max. Okay. I had Rybakina in 3. Most, I think, had Rybakina in 2 or 3. We had one BOULTER in 3, I believe. Oh, Barclay. You're right. Barclays is a bank. I think I did know that. But anyways, I'll read this on. Barclays is a bank, Covey. I could regale you with their many crimes, literally in some cases, but you can probably guess. Yeah. Also, I'm just sick of being disappointed, so I'll ignore it. Yeah, I hear you. Recently, second serve and the routine forehand from Rybakina into the net. So 30 love here for Katie BOULTER. Folks, if you haven't done so and you are enjoying yourself with me on this match, consider liking this video. You can also subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also, if you do those 2 things, you might as well also hit the notification bell, and then you'll know exactly when we're going live. And hopefully they won't start one game in like this one did. But like I said, that was a little technical issue from the Bet365 side. BOULTER with an ace off the line, and it is 40. Or was it an ace? Oh, it went under Rybakina's racket. She did a full swing, and the ball went under. I think it might have grazed it. So let's see if they actually give her an ace for that. Yeah. All right, second serve here, 40 love. It's a triple game point for Kattie Boulter. And also, folks, just so you know, head-to-head between these two, 0 wins and 0 losses for each player. First meeting between the two. So we have the former champion last year, the defending Wimbledon, champion Elena Rybakina versus Kattie Boulter, the highest ranked British woman. You know what? Let me just triple check that. I'm pretty sure I remember talking about that on Covey's Corner, but I'm going to go here. And no game to love, as Rybakina has now taken 2 points in a row after being down love 40. So not over just yet. So Kattie Boulter better be careful. Okay, just trying to figure out this ranking because for some reason it's bothering me. Okay, yes, Kattie Boulter is officially the highest ranked British woman at number 89 in the world, followed by Jodie Burrage, who is 108. Emma Raducanu has dropped to 132 due to her injuries and her subsequent surgeries. She had surgeries on her wrists, I believe, and maybe on her legs, something too. But anyways, let's hope that she gets back to full strength. Now we're at deuce here. So Boulter has kind of squandered away what looked to be a comfortable service hold. Now she's down break point as Rybakina has just won 4 points in a row from love 40 down. She now has the advantage. So if Rybakina can get this next point, she'll have a chance to serve out the first set. And we all know that she is one of the best servers, if not the best server in the whole women's game right now. Some honorable mentions or some other big servers on the women's side. You got Caroline Garcia, of course. You got Aryna Sabalenka. Iga's not like necessarily a big server, but she has a very good serve that gets her out of trouble. And Boulter on her +1 backhand into the net, another break, and it's a double break lead for the Kazakh, Elena Rybakina, up 5-1 here, looking for a quick end to the first set. People who only play percentage tennis are robots. Don't you want to live, people? Ghost, but Runa doesn't stand so behind. That doesn't make any sense. He would never have pulled it off with how fast Runa got there. Yeah, it's a good point. Like, definitely, you definitely have to see where your opponent is. Like, one of the reasons I can see people trying it on Medi, obviously, is because Medvedev, especially on the hard court, stands like way back. So he's the type of guy that would be smart to do it on. But yeah, it sounds like Runa was all over it. But like, I'm kind of with Ghost still. I like that there are guys who are willing to do that. The thing is, it costs. It could potentially have costed Fokina. I mean, who knows if he would have won or not without it? But we know for sure he didn't win by doing it, and it maybe cost him like $100,000 or whatever it is to get from the third to the fourth round, which is a pretty penny. Elena Rybakina says Pedro Villarroel. Welcome, Pedro. Lots of purebred Russian represent Kazakhstan. I heard they get paid really well to represent Kazakhstan. Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that there's some pretty good support. I know Bublik also does the same, Russian-born, but he plays for Kazakhstan. Hoping for that Alcaraz-Runa matchup. Same here, Sean. Same here. Although Alcaraz will have his hands full with either Berrettini or Zverev. I believe it's Berrettini right now, though, who's crushing it. He was up 2-0 last time I checked. And he is still up 2-0. They're 5-all in the third set. Rybakina with an easy hold, folks. She has just pretty easily taken this first set. 26 minutes. That's all it took her. And let's make sure. Was that last one a game to love? It was a game to love. I finally get to hit that button. Let's go for Rybakina. All right, I'm wearing my white Wimbledon U.S. Open hat. Yeah, I know. How confusing is all that in one sentence? John Lennon likes Rybakina. Okay. Where is the button? We just played it, my friend. There is the button. What's a purebred Russian? I think they mean someone who is like, I'm pretty sure you're joking, but I think they mean someone who's born and raised there instead of switching over nationalities. Do they switch nationalities in order to do that? I guess you would have to, right? Rybakina versus 11 p.m. curfew. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I did think it was going to be a problem as I was waiting for the Jabeur Bianca Andreescu match to end. And then they had the rain delay again, and then they put the roof on so they could get adequate light and all that stuff. But yeah, this has been just a one-way traffic here, folks. Rybakina breaks BOULTER twice and easily takes a 6-1 first set. Here we go. Second set kicking off. BOULTER serving first. First serve is good. Up the line return from Rybakina. Now backhand slice from BOULTER goes into the net. Love 15. Easy win, says Alexander. It would be nice if Carlos and Holger met in the finals of Wimbledon instead. Well, impossible this year, but potentially we could see that in the future. Almost, I'm not going to say for sure, but it's if anyone's making guesses right now that they might meet in their careers in the finals of Wimbledon, I'd say that it's statistically it's a good chance that it's going to happen. They're both, I think they're 6 days apart in age. So Holger Rune is 6 days older than Alcaraz. I believe Holger Rune is born on April 30th and Alcaraz is Cinco de Mayo, 5th of May. I would violate curfew for Rybakina, bad boy all night. Yeah, Rybakina is also a massive beauty. Ghost thinks that Rybakina is hot stuff. Yeah, I do too, to be honest. I've got an undefeated record against all curfews. I make time requirements my biatch. Rybakina, 100% first serve points, 1 in first set. How about that? Thank you, Adrian. That is a pretty amazing stat there. 15 out of 15 first serve points. Djokovic yesterday. Or no, Djokovic against Jordan. Who's this? Jordan? Who's the guy he played 2 matches ago? Anyways, he only lost 8 first serve points that he got in a 3-set match. I mean, what in the hell? Like, Djokovic right now is a Ferrari going at full tilt without any issues whatsoever. It's amazing to see this guy play tennis. It is absolutely amazing. Like yesterday, we were talking about, some people in the comments were saying it's a little bit of a kind of boring match because he won the first set 6-3, 6-1, I believe, first 2 sets. But the tennis itself was amazing. Like, every moment that he needed to step up, which wasn't too many, but I mean, he just there's no moment where Novak was out of control from the first ball. Very, very impressive. Lunara, Kazakhstani people is one who switched national. Kazakh person is one born in Kazakhstan. Thank you. So Kazakhstani would be Rybakina and Bublik, and a Kazakh would be someone like yourself, Lunara, if I'm getting that correct. Kazakhstan is such a secluded place. It took McDonald's 60 years to open up a restaurant there. Wow. Did not know that. Alex dropping deep McDonald's history knowledge. Respect. Rybakina now has a double break point opportunity here. Katie BOULTER is just under constant fire here, and it has been in this 31 minutes that this match has been going on. First serve off the tape and long. So Rybakina will have a second serve to take a look at and potentially even jump into an early break lead with as well. Let's see. Second serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand BOULTER. Now backhand Rybakina. Backhand BOULTER goes into the net, and it is a break. Rybakina now has won 7 of the 8 games. She is up 1 set and a break, 1 love, and will serve right after this changeover. Kathy saying probably the government didn't want junk food there, Alex. Yeah, it's possible too. Covey, today for the first time I saw someone lose the point by hitting the roof. It was Jari against Alcaraz. His lob was so high that it hit the roof. I have seen that a couple times before. I've seen it in the US Open before. I don't think I've seen it at Wimbledon, but yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? Then they hit it that high. Thank you, Thompson. I can't believe I called the match. I know who Jordan Thompson is. I just having a little brain fart. Thank you for that, Adrian. Adrian Wilson, very good start. Elena, good. Yes, Covey, that's right. Okay, Lunara is a Kazakh, and Elena Rybakina is a Kazakhstani, and so is Bublik. That's cool to know. Thank you for educating me. I really appreciate that, Lunara. It's always good to try to get things right. That's why I always appreciate when Gary tries to help me with certain players' last names or first names, especially Russian or Eastern European players, because his wife is Russian. So she, I guess, helps him as well. And in turn, he helped all of us. So Katie Boulter wins the first point on the Rybakina serve and then lets out a big roar. Alex Diminor in her box. And come on, Ghosty, don't take that how it might have sounded. But he's having a good time. Yeah. Let's see. What's the deal with Jari? I loved him on clay. Fun to watch in Roland Garros, but he was slowing down everything against Carlos, and it drove me mad. Another Jerry Seinfeld impression. Whenever someone starts with "What's the deal," I do a Jerry Seinfeld right away. Anyone can say anything at any point. It's like when Anchorman, if you whatever you put on the teleprompter. It's the same deal with me. If you start with "What's the deal?" Jerry Seinfeld voice. Covey, sorry for your girl Bianca for losing to Ons Jabeur. Actually, Max, I chose Ons Jabeur to win this tournament. And so I was torn because I love BB. But in the end, I'm actually really glad. And I honestly, for Muslim women and for African women, I want Ons Jabeur to win it. I really, really do. And I hope she does. So thank you for your caring, but I'm happy with this result. I think Bianca did well. She's showing better. She's on her way back to where she was, hopefully, or somewhere thereabout. So I'm not too worried about her losing today, and I'm really had Ons Jabeur won. So I'm really glad. I think I said I'm very had, which doesn't make any sense. 40-15 Rybakina. This is almost looking like a practice, folks. Just a very casual day in the courts for Elena Rybakina, who's just almost sleepwalking through this here. 40-15, good serve, block back return, and then forehand Rybakina, cross court, forehand Boulter, backhand Rybakina to the other side. Lands on the baseline, called in, but Boulter challenges right away. So we either have... Oh, sorry. Are they challenging or what's going on? Or maybe they did a late call and there's no challenge. Okay, so apparently there was no challenge. The call was overturned. So it is 40-30. If I was Rybakina, I would have challenged that after they overturned the in call. For serve is a let here at 40-30. Kazakhstan is finally getting the second installment of Star Wars. I don't think it's like that. By the way, McDonald's here in Bulgaria sells 5% Heineken cans. I took a picture of it. Yeah, I think anywhere other than the States, they have these. Well, in Canada, too, they don't have beer in McDonald's. But I think around the world, they have that sort of stuff. They're way more easy about like alcohol and things like that. Elena Rybakina holds, consolidates, and now she is up 2-0, just 4 games away from a spot in the round of 16, round 4. I like the Jerry Seinfeld impersonation, Covey. Thank you, Max. I'm glad you liked it. Let's see here. This could be over in 10 minutes. Are you switching over to the men's after this? No, I'm not. I'm unable to. I have something I have to get going to. And I think the match is going to be... It's only an hour and a half before curfew, so... yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're supposed to switch. I don't know if YouTube likes when we do that. We might have to like start another stream for that. Okay, Boulter with a +1 drop shot, and it's Rybakina gets there easily, pushes it up the line. Now Boulter tries to lob over her at the net, and now, oh gosh, and she pushes her back. Now Rybakina's back, and Boulter's at the net, and she ends up taking the point on a drop shot. funny. You don't really see someone at the net and then the other one end up at the net winning with a drop shot. But alas, it just happened, and it is 15 all. Good job there from Katie Boulter, and a big smile. You could tell she's having fun, even though she's under some pretty huge duress, having lost 8 of the 9 games in this match. Good to see some positivity. Okay, first serve is into the net at 15 all. Here comes a second. Katie Boulter, you're probably wondering, what is she looking like? Well, she's got a white Nike visor. She's got her hair up in a bun with a purple scrunchie. She's got a tank top that leads into a dress, or I guess it's a dress, that tank top dress, all Nike. It's a Nike swoosh in the middle, and white socks, white shoes, and let me see on her wrists. Yeah, Nike wristbands on either wrist. So she's decked out in Nike gear, looking pretty fly. She's got layers on her skirt. It's got a solid layer on top, and then under there's like a perforated layer. Pretty nice style, I must say. We'll get to Rybakina in a second. Ghost, I saw just a little part of Jari. I didn't feel he wanted to slow down everything. Boulter with a swinging volley out of mid-court, and she ripped it into the corner for a clean winner. Beautiful strike. 40-15. So she's looking to get on the board. Funny, Cubby, says Lunara. Demon in the box. Very relatable. Hey, Covey and all, haven't been able to watch much Wimbledon, but here now. Welcome, Sophia. It's been a minute. But hey, great to have you. Boulter holds game to 15 and then does a fist pump to her butt, to her coaches, her boyfriend, her family, and everyone all smiles there right now. And so let's give it up for Katie Boulter, folks. Let's hit that Boulter button. Pretty nice button there, folks. Snail saying Ghost Demon needs to play instead of Katie to make the match more interesting. Max hi to Sophia. Adrian's Berrettini heading to a third set tiebreak. Okay, let me keep an eye on that. So it looks like Berrettini is serving up a mini break at 4-3. So he's just 3 points away from a straight sets win and a date with Carlitos. My boy Snail over here has Berrettini taking Carlitos out in round number 4. Pretty big call. Could happen. Lunara saying, Ons, great player. I thought she won last year. Happy Elena won, but Ons needs a slam. I agree. If Covey is Seinfeld, does that make JG a Kramer? I don't know. Ben or JG? I feel like JG maybe is more the Kramer. JG, or Ben is maybe more the Jerry. Oh, wait, hold on. But then I'm Jerry. I don't know. Maybe I'm George. And Ben would be Jerry, and JG would be Kramer. Yeah, maybe. Something like that. British tennis is not in a good place. At Snail, Berrettini really exposed him, didn't he? That was a whooping. Sleepwalking through this, she wakes up on the tournament. Entertaining match for me. Yeah, I agree. I mean, when I say it's she's sleepwalking through it, I mean, it just looks so easy for her. Like right now, for example, she's up a break, up 2-1. And just really quickly now in this service game, she's already up 30 love. We're only 40 minutes into this match. She's, 14 points away from the next round. Serve right to the body, block back, backhand cross court from Rybakina, backhand Boulter. Now forehand Rybakina cross court, forehand Boulter, backhand Rybakina into the net. So Boulter fighting here, 30-15 now. Let's see where we're at for likes. 30 likes, and how many people watching? 46. So more than half. Thank you all so much for your support. Really, really appreciate it. And hey, if you haven't, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell once you do, and life will be good for you. I promise you that. All right, here we go. We're back. Can I serve up the middle? Block back. So Boulter's just blocking the returns back, which is a little bit of a dangerous strategy because if you don't get it past the service line back, you want to get it deep. And if you don't, Rybakina, she's tall. If you block it back, most likely it's going to bounce high, and she's going to be right in her strike zone for a +1. So though it's not a bad strategy, you need to execute it and make it land a little bit further in the court if you're going to try just blocking everything back. And I don't think she needs to block everything back. I think she's overestimating the Rybakina serve, because Rybakina is not overpowering her with the serve. So she could try to take some swings with these. Actually, she did right there, but it did not work, and it's a straightforward hold for Rybakina. She takes it, and she continues to be up a break 3-1 here. So, yeah. So Katie Boulter, her forehand quality is ranked at a 5.9, which measures speed, spin, depth, and we got a 9.3 for Rybakina. So Rybakina's forehand just killer. And there's a forehand up the line return. Now forehand from Boulter, and it goes haywire. It goes long and wide. She's down love 15 on her serve here. How is the weather in Vancouver? It is gorgeous, Ghosty. It's about 80 degrees, pretty much cloudless. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful over here. Oh, my goodness, folks, I'm so far behind. My bad. I didn't realize. I didn't scroll down. Apologies, folks. Apologies if I missed your comments. As you know, I try to get to all of them, but sometimes I get distracted. Here's some numbers to illustrate my point. Jari Alcaraz, 3 hours and 57 for 4 sets of play. ADF Runa was 4 hours and 13 for 5 sets and a deciding and a 10-8 deciding tiebreak. Jari definitely slowed it down. You know what? So I woke up to watch the match, but then I kept on falling asleep because, again, 5:30 my time. Rybakina put away is easy when she makes her way to the net. And Boulter running off the court there. So nice little dink volley. And it is love 30 now. Rybakina on the looking like she's going to try and make another break here. Rybakina, what is she wearing? She's wearing Yonex. She's got a white visor. She's got a white dress, which is like a dress skirt. White shoes, white socks. And she's got a wristband on the left wrist. Katie Boulter was just given an ace. However, it's being challenged right now by Rybakina. I don't think Katie Boulter's too happy that she's challenging it. But it's a good challenge because it was out by maybe 2 inches. So good call on Rybakina for making that challenge. And it is now second serve for Boulter, love 30. Another big point. Okay, body serve. Rybakina gets out of the way and returns it. Now forehand Boulter, forehand Rybakina, and that goes long. So Boulter, 15-30. She's on the board in this one. Okay, Ghosty, from what I saw, I don't think I don't recall Jari slowing the match down, to be honest. But again, I was in it. I was trying my hardest to stay awake. I turned it on at the beginning, and like 5 minutes in, I couldn't keep my eyes open. And then I think I woke up like right at the end of set 1, and then the next time I woke up was like half asleep. I was second set tiebreak, but then I watched the end of the match, the last set. It was a pretty tense set, actually. It was really good tennis. I honestly, maybe I didn't watch enough to know, so maybe I'm going to stay out of that discussion. But George Costanza is my spirit animal, as I too enjoy eating in the bedroom and watching TV. Don't forget the trifecta. And Larry David, who George is based off of, his show Curb Your Enthusiasm is my top 3 show of all time, comedy for sure. Okay. Elena, not let loud noise annoy, very calm and is champion. Yes, she's very calm. A lot of people call her the ice queen with how calm she always is. Covey, do you know what matches you guys are covering tomorrow? Not sure, but let me take a look at the schedule. Now, the problem with tomorrow is there's going to be a whole bunch of there's going to be stuff that was actually, no, maybe not that many. Just the Tiafoe Dimitrov actually is the only match that didn't get completed. Now this is weird. It says tomorrow Alcaraz is playing Berrettini. So just hold on, what's going on here? So Alcaraz, Berrettini, and okay. So So why isn't Novak and Hurkacz playing tomorrow? Didn't they play yesterday? Alcaraz played today, I guess, because Alcaraz missed a day though when there was rain delay. So basically, this is what it's. Oh, by the way, it is Rybakina with another break, and she is just folks. This is a very one-sided match right here. Rybakina has won 10 of 12 games played. She's just broken. She's up 4-1 and will serve after the break. Okay, so back to Sophia's question, matches covered. Not sure exactly, but the schedule says this is what it looks like tomorrow. Alcaraz, Berrettini, Eubanks, Tsitsipas. Ooh, that'll be a good one. Medvedev, Lehechka, also a good one. Tiafoe, Dimitrov needs to finish. So they'll finish that one. Bublik, Rublev, Safiullin, Shapovalov, Sinner, Galan, and Hurkacz, Djokovic. Okay, so yeah, Novak is playing tomorrow. So I guess they're trying to get through round 4 tomorrow and just get to the quarters. The only thing that's going to be a hiccup is Tiafoe Dimitrov, because the winner of that match will have to play Holger Rune, who obviously probably won't be playing tomorrow, because I doubt they're going to make those guys play two matches in the same day. All right, Rybakina serving 4-1. First serve, it's a beauty up the tee. Oh, my heavens. The return was just a block back, and it landed right on the sideline, about 1 foot on the Elena Rybakina side of the net. And then she had an easy cross-court put away, but she put it too wide. Very unforced error there, but nothing to worry about. The Wimbledon ladies singles title has been successfully defended on 16 occasions in the Open era, most recently Serena Williams 2016. Rybakina, of course, has a chance to be the first person in, 7 years to do that. So let's see if she can. Rybakina, ooh, she had a short ball on in the middle of the rally there, and she had another chance to an easy backhand put away, and she put this one into the net. So a couple of lucky unforced errors. Unlucky for Rybakina, but lucky for Katie Boulter, because she now is halfway to a break and potentially is trying to find her way back into this set and this match. I personally don't really see it, but let's see. Okay, so Berrettini has done it. Zverev is out 3 straight sets, 6-7, or sorry, 6-3, 7-6, 7-6. Anyone know who he's got in the next round? Yes, he's playing Alcaraz. Third forehand and backhand slice looking decent for Berrettini. That'll be a good matchup. I'm really excited. Now, I'm not positive if that match actually is tomorrow. The site that I'm showing is showing like generic times for 3 of the matches. So maybe these matches aren't going to be played tomorrow. I don't know. The Alcaraz one, the Eubanks, or maybe they're trying to get all the 4th round matches in and then just get to the quarters. Anyways, we know for sure Bublik is playing at Rublev and Bublik are playing at 1:30 p.m. We know for sure Safiullin and Shapovalov are playing at 1:30 p.m. over there. 2:30 p.m. is when Sinner is going to play. And then 5 p.m. is when Novak, Djokovic, and Hurkacz are scheduled. So the other 3, I'm not sure. They're putting kind of generic times. They're all saying 3 a.m., which definitely can't be true. Okay. We got a backhand-to-backhand battle, and now Boulter goes long. So Rybakina, after giving up a couple of free points to start the match, now has won 3 in a row and is up 40-30. Alex BG, so Foe and Dimitrov, yeah, they do. They finish their matchup tomorrow. Berrettini is facing Carlos in the 4th. So what explains ADF and Rune squeezing out a whole other set out in basically the same time? They had a bunch of rallies. Huh? Squeezing out a whole set out in basically the same time. They had a bunch of, oh, you're talking about the speed of the game. Again, I don't think I know enough to be able to comment. I'll let you guys go at it on that one. Lunara, Elena performed good. Yeah, she's doing really well. She is, but she's at deuce here in this service game. 34 likes, 1/3 of the way to 100, and we got about 60 people in here. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you guys are having a good one. Rybakina is having a good one. She's up Let's see here. She's 5 points away from a spot in the round of 16 right now. She has 7 aces today. So Boulter was her ace. I guess she was revoked credit for her ace. It says on my scoreboard here on my over there. Yeah, over there. There. Yeah. It says on my scoreboard that she has one, but on the TV it said zero. That ball that Rybakina holds, wins it on advantage, game point there. So she consolidates her second break, and now Rybakina on the verge to have a spot in the round of 16. All right, so Katie Boulter serving to stay in it. Can she make this match last at least an hour? We're only 52 minutes into it. Cubby, what do you think of Mateo versus Alcaraz now? Alcaraz. Yeah, can we discuss WTA underwear? I mean, go for it. Eubanks is exciting too. Would love to see him destroy Sisyphus. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, thanks, Nahil. Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be because this website is saying that it's under Sunday, but it's saying 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 3 a.m. for the Alcaraz Berrettini match, Eubanks Tsitsipas, and Medvedev Lehechka. So I figured that they're not gonna play because why would they play after playing that earlier today? So. This site is obviously maybe this site doesn't know what the order of play is, and they're just kind of putting out there. I mean, I don't think Berrettini has no chance. He has a very, very good chance against Alcaraz. But I'm not sold on Berrettini's mental fortitude. I know he's really good on grass, and the only people he's lost to recently on grass are pretty much Novak Djokovic. In like the majors and stuff. He's been to the finals a couple of years ago. But I just he has a really average backhand and his movement is okay. So if he can overpower Alcaraz, he'll be fine. He'll be okay. But Alcaraz is one of the best returners in the game. Djokovic and Alcaraz have the best returning stats in all of tennis. So I just don't know if Berrettini has enough. Alcaraz has more speed on him, and he has a better backhand wing than him. Alcaraz also serving in the 130s. I know Berrettini's definitely better serve, but the forehand is, you could say it's even. Maybe give Alcaraz the forehand. Backhand slice, you could say, are even, but then the backhand and the movement I give to Alcaraz. So. And also the mental part of the game I also give to Alcaraz more than Berrettini. So that's why I have that. But let's see, Snehal. That would be a good call if it's right, because I remember you said it like 2 days ago. All right, folks, Rybakina has a match point. First one on the Boulter serve at 30-40.
Match point.
Okay, Rybakina is literally smiling. They showed a close-up of her as she's about to receive this ball. First serve is long. So can Rybakina put it away? She has a second serve here and looking to put this match away in just 55 minutes. A really tidy affair here if she can get this next point. Forehand return. Ooh, it's called out. If I was Rybakina, I would challenge that, but she's not going to. She tried to go cross-court the entire width and length of the court on that return, but it goes just long. So it is a deuce. Free ball in GG. Okay. First serve is long, so Katie Boulter now at deuce with the second serve. Well, it leads the match lasted over 30 minutes. Yeah. How long is this match? Like 17 minutes? Close. 57. 56 so far. Okay, Boulter on her +1. It was a good deep return from a Rybakina, but Boulter goes wide on hers return, on her shot, I should say. So it is another match point.
Match point.
But Cubby, he just said post-match that he spent so much time last year in bed crying and missing playing that even though he spent 5 days in a row on court, he is driven. Sorry, Are we talking about Berrettini right now? Kathy, let me know. Hey everyone, what's up, GSL? What an epic day of tennis. Oh yeah, here we go. Second serve on match point. Serve is good. Return is good. Now backhand Rybakina, backhand Boulter, forehand Rybakina. She steps in. Is a short ball, and it's a winner off of that. Forehand inside in, and Rybakina in a tidy 57 minutes takes 12 out of 14 games, takes it 6-1, 6-1. Katie Boulter with a very nice smile, a nice little high five. Wow, I didn't realize Boulter was that tall. She was almost as tall as Rybakina, maybe an inch or two shorter, but Rybakina with a very, very tidy performance, virtually faced no resistance, to be quite honest. 7 aces to 2 in the end. She only had 1 double fault, did Rybakina. So, yeah, very good performance from Elena Rybakina. Honestly, really all one-way traffic, one-sided affair here. I thought Boulter might get a set because of the crowd and, things like that, but definitely did not help her much at all. So, in the end, it's 6-1, 6-1 victory. Again, I'm wearing my Wimbledon white U.S. Open hat. And just to confuse everyone. So yeah, yes, that's what he said. That's what you're talking about, Berrettini. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. Well, again, we'll see. I mean, they got to play the matches. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be right, but I laid out why I think Alcaraz has the advantage. I think backhand slice, maybe you give to Berrettini, but regular backhand Alcaraz. Forehands or even. Serve goes to Berrettini, but Alcaraz has been pretty decent on his serve. No one's even, honestly, the best server of the tournament has been Novak. Novak has just been bulletproof. No one's got even a sniff on any of his serves. But anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about that. We're talking about this other one. So yeah, that's why. And again, the movement, Alcaraz versus Berrettini. Now, Berrettini has beaten Alcaraz last year in the Australian Open. It was a 5-setter. Alcaraz actually came out pretty sluggish and was down 2-0, stormed back, and they took it to a 5th set 10-point tiebreak, and Berrettini won that. So Berrettini has experience in beating Alcaraz in big matches, but I believe Alcaraz has won all other matches with Berrettini. Kathy, Mateo had a day off after beating Demon in straights. Remember rain delays early on, suspending, postponing play. Thank you, Covey. You're welcome, Max. No worries. Who does she play next? That's a good question. Let me answer that with this answer, which is Beatrice Haddad Maya. It was going to be the opponent of Elena Rybakina in the next one. Thanks for asking, Travis. And welcome, Travis. I'm not sure if we've met before, but nice to meet you, and thanks for joining the stream. It was all a bit too straightforward for Rybakina. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Lunara, I'm very happy. Yes, I'm sure you are. Enjoy this victory, Lunara. Sean, Game to Love should cover less of the mismatches like this one. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what it's going to be like before. I mean, you have an idea maybe, but yeah, I mean, Ben was like, "Hey, Cub, you want to cover this match?" Because I get to do the later matches since, again, 3 a.m. is when the matches start for me. When the day starts in England. Love the hat, Cubby. Thanks, Gary. I'm really glad you like it. My cousin went to the U.S. Open and just a couple months ago gave me this hat. He totally forgot to give it to me when he came back last year. Terrible display from Boulter. I don't think it was a terrible display. I just think that she's not at the level. Like, Rybakina is one of the best 3 women, consistently one of the best 3 women on the planet right now. And Boulter's number 89 in the world. So I don't, you're playing number 3 versus 89. I think it's kind of expected, could be expected. Travis, you'll play Haddad Maya. Lunara, thank you much, Covey, and people, everyone, kind and understanding. See you tomorrow. See you later, Lunara. Do svidaniya, if that's how you say it in Kazakhstan. I know in Russia, that's how you say bye-bye. I think Carlos has a better game, but Mateo's mindset is he wants to compete. There you go. Okay. Well, hey, no matter what, I'm going to be up and watching it, and I'm going to be enjoying it no matter what. So Carlos did not look overwhelming today. Yeah, he looked like he lost the second set in a tie break. I thought he played the pressure points really well. In the big moments, he outshone Nicholas Jarry for me, but it was definitely a close affair. And I think Jarry would have had a really good chance to beat Alcaraz if they hadn't met earlier this year in Buenos Aires, I think it was, or Rio, one of the two. But I think because Nicholas Jarry could have kind of surprised Alcaraz a little bit more if they hadn't played earlier in the year. But because they'd played, I think Alcaraz was like, I need to be on from the beginning. This guy's got a monster serve and he's a big dude. First time viewer, but I've now subscribed. Hey, thank you, Travis. We really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Obviously, it sounds like you had a good time, and look forward to having you in future streams. Feel free to say hi whenever you see me here. Goes to Gary. I think Jarry had a game plan to slow it down and do a lot of serve and volley. Carlos should perform better in the next round. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, Alcaraz, what was it? Who's the commentator? The guy who's always with Johnny Mack. It's not Cliff Drysdale. It's the younger guy, the guy who's around. Anyways, whatever. The commentator, he was talking during the Alcaraz match, him and James Blake, and they were saying that Alcaraz has like a murderer's row from here on out, like including today, this match, and then Berrettini, and basically every match that Alcaraz has from here on out is he has like probably the toughest draw. So yeah, I mean, he might not even make the final, folks. I know a lot of people talk as though he kind of will or is going to, but there are no guarantees in Grand Slams, folks. I've got a similar hat that has all 4 slams on it. Very cool. Very nice, Alex. Awesome, Travis. Welcome. My brother's name is Travis. Thanks, Cubby. You're welcome, Snail. Have a good one, my friend. It's pretty late over in India. It must be it's 2 o'clock here, so 3:30 a.m. Get some sleep, Snail. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. GG, whatever Jarry did, it was working. Danielle Collins played for Virginia. Did not know that. I'm wearing a bucket hat with geckos on it. There you go. Kathy's our reptilian lover. Berrettini, with his serve and big forehand, should at least represent a serious challenge for Alcaraz's return game on the Wimbledon grass. For sure. I think it's good. Thank you, Kathy. Chris Fowler. Again, twice I've had a little... no, it's not Jason Goodall, but that's another good... But yeah, you nailed it on the first one. Kathy got it. Jarry was good today. Yeah, I thought he was great. Jarry put me to sleep. Well, I actually put me to sleep, but it was more because of the time. I recognize I represent a minority perspective in tennis. No worries, Ghosty. I love your perspective. Makes me think often, and I really enjoy it. Alexander, you're very welcome. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. I just tried to make this stream get to an hour because I felt it was almost too short of a day in the office for your boy here. Anyways, we got to 39 likes. We got 38 people viewing, so thank you to everyone. Please stay tuned to the Game to Love channel. We have more Wimbledon coming up. We will for the next week. Week 2 is coming up upon us very shortly. And I, for one, can't wait. I hope to see all of you guys again real soon. Have a great Saturday, if it's still Saturday where you are. Or maybe it's Sunday if it's super late, or super early on a Sunday. But anyways, have a good one, and we'll see you all real soon.